Hey everyone, Final here. Today, I'll be unboxing and going over the new Kill Team Terror on Devlan box. So initial impressions, it's a pretty hefty box, weighing in just under 3.5 pounds. Thankfully this time I don't hear any bits rattling around. In case you didn't know, this box features the Astra Militarum Spectre squad, going up against some Termagants and the Red Terror. Now on the back, you can see what's actually inside. We've got the Kill Team Dossier, the Assembly Guide, some tokens, the Cadian Infantry Transfer Sheet, a bunch of card packs, as well as the miniatures. The Spectre squad has 11 models, 10 operatives and 1 beacon. Meanwhile, the Tyranids have 12 models, 11 Termagants and Rippers, and the Red Terror. Here you can see the models in all of their glory. Here's a Spectre squad, the Red Terror smashing its way through some columns, and in case you aren't sick of them yet, some regular Termagants. Unlike the Kill Team Typhon box, there's no terrain this time. Anyway, let's pop this box open. And we have a lot of plastic. There's actually quite a bit of room left over in here, so I'm surprised the models didn't bounce around. I guess when I take a closer look, I'll see if I lost anything. Alright, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. These are just some regular Termagants, made slightly worse by the fact that they're the push-fit models. Now don't get me wrong, they're nice looking models. I just have so many of these by now, from the Leviathan box, the Space Marine board game, miniatures of the month, you name it. It would have been nice if Games Workshop threw us a bone and included the multi-part ones. But it is what it is, I guess. Here's another push-fit sprue, this time Termagants and some Rippers. Okay, deliberately leaving the Red Terror for last, let's take a look at the Spectre squad sprues. There's a lot of parts on here. I did read on Reddit that there's a lot of different options. They're calling it a return to the true multi-part kill team. It's a habit that I've had ever since the Titus and the Wardens box. But let's take a look at these mold lines. They're not too bad. Not hidden away like some of the Leviathan Space Marines, but also not as terrible as the Titus and the Wardens of Ultramar box. Yeah, not bad. It shouldn't be too hard to clean off. Next we've got 2 sprues for Spectre squad. Man, look at all of those parts. I'm excited to build these guys up, but unless the individual box goes on pre-order soon, I'm probably going to have some analysis paralysis. I really enjoyed building Cadian shock troops, and all the options that they get. I'm hoping these guys are just as fun. I'm also loving how detailed these parts are. They really crammed a lot onto these tiny little figures. Alright, the moment of truth, the Red Terror. The parts are pretty big. I actually wasn't expecting it to have that much detail, but there's quite a bit on here. Looks like each sprue has about half of the Red Terror. It kind of reminds me of a Screamer killer. I'm sure the comments will tell me it looks like something else, but I've only built a limited number of Tyranids, so that's probably the closest I can get. Great models all around, but let's take a look at the other stuff. It's too bad they don't do that protection insert anymore. I liked cutting them up and using them as posters. This one's probably the book. Ooh, look at that. I keep forgetting about the top part of the cover. I'll probably end up tearing this one out and framing it. Anyway, let's get back to the contents. Alright, this one's definitely a book. Maybe the build book or... oh, nope, it's the Dossier. Let me try and go through it in the right order this time, instead of backwards. Alright. Quite a bit of lore. More lore. More lore, I think. Okay, here are the models. And the loadouts. unit cards, and joint ops. More joint ops. NPO data cards. There's the Red Terror. I'll just hold here for a second in case anyone was curious. Board layouts and... oh, looks like that's it for the Dossier. Alright, very cool. And some punch tokens. Always a treat for board gamers. Okay, this one's the build... oh. Okay, I thought it was bigger. This one's the build book. Here are the models. The Red Terror is on a 100mm base. And Spectre Squad. Wow, there really are a lot of build options. I love all the specialist units, or you can just build them as generic troopers. I wonder how compatible they are with Cadian infantry parts. I have the Cadian infantry upgrade sprue, and I wouldn't mind adding some of those parts on here. They're all so cool. I'm really looking forward to these guys. Now for Tyranids. Here are the Tyranid weapons. The Red Terror gets the pincer tail, scything talons and maw, more scything talons, and termagants and rippers, but we can move on from that. Okay, the Red Terror is a lot more detailed than I thought it would be. I'm planning on building this guy first, so I'm hoping it's not too complicated. It doesn't look too bad, and it might be possible to do sub-assemblies, even though I really don't think I'll need any. I guess I could leave the claws off or something. Oh, or these scenery bits. I can leave these until the end. And here's how you build the Termagants. Even though I've been ragging on them a bit, they are really cool models. I'm just a little tired of them. Awesome models. I'm looking forward to all of them. Here we go with some data cards, probably for Spectre Squad, I'm assuming. Data cards. Team cards. Faction rules and equipment. Strategy ploys. Firefight ploys. Universal equipment. And that's it. Now I'm pretty sure I saw some more cards in here. There's supposed to be some for the Tyranids. Oh, there they are. Somehow they fell behind. Here are the Red Terror cards. Tyranids and their ploys. And I'm not sure what these are. I'm assuming they're for spawning them in or something? I really need to play some more Kill Team. But anyway, cool cards. I think that's probably it for this little box. So let's see what's underneath. Oh yeah, obviously. All of the bases. Including the 100mm one for the Red Terror. And the Cadian transfer sheets. They look like the regular one, so probably nothing special about it. And that's it. That's the whole Kill Team Terror on Devlan box. I do really like this box. I always enjoy painting Astra Militarum models. And I'm pretty sure I'll really like painting the Red Terror. As I've mentioned once or twice or 100 times already, I do wish we had multi-part Termagants in here. I also wish that they had printed more of these. I know they've been working on printing Armageddon boxes, and I'm really glad that I was able to grab one of these. But as always, they got snapped up really quickly. Hopefully, the individual releases will come out soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.